A mid-state funeral home says it is overwhelmed by support for a local veteran. When Staff Sergeant Lyndon Badgett died last month, funeral directors say they couldn't find any family and he was going to be buried alone. But that's when the community stepped up. News Channel 5's Eric Hilt has the story and how you can show your support.
Inside Clarksville's Gateway Funeral Home, Air Force Staff Sergeant Lyndon Badgett's flag-covered casket sits alone.
I think it's extremely sad.
Funeral director Wade Winkler took the 57-year-old's body in last week after the hospital couldn't find any of his family.
It's a sad thing when folks pass away and there's no one around and no one that cares for them.
So Winkler searched himself, posting to Facebook that Staff Sergeant Badgett was going to be buried with no friends or family.
I'd hate to get to the end of the road and say, well, we didn't try.
A try that didn't go unnoticed.
It's been pretty hectic.
First came the calls.
How can I help? Where do I need to go? Can I be there?
Then flowers, some ordered from across the country, showing support for the servicemen.
It's been a little overwhelming.
So Winkler invited the public as Staff Sergeant Badgett is buried alongside hundreds of other veterans at the Middle Tennessee Veterans Cemetery.
They volunteered to help keep us safe, and I think that should be honored.
An honor Winkler wanted to make sure happened and didn't happen in silence.
I felt like that was what we had to do in this case. It was just the right thing to do.
Winkler said he doesn't know what to expect for tomorrow's burial here at the Middle Tennessee Veterans Cemetery, but he does know that Staff Sergeant Badgett won't be alone.
I'm not exactly sure who all is going to be there. A lot of people have volunteered, a couple of folks to sing and things like that. They won't be alone. He won't be alone.
In Nashville, Eric Hilt, News Channel 5.
Great story. The burial is scheduled for 11 a.m. tomorrow at the Middle Tennessee Veterans Cemetery. Winkler said Badgett's body will have a police escort from the funeral home to the cemetery.